news for once. Wait a minute. What the hell did that just say? Hey, what's up there? How you doing? Give me 1 second. Got a stomach ache today. I want to take a ginger pill. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by, whoever that is. Just wanted to get on here and talk about the Trump assassination attempt that they tried again. Turned out, this is weird. The guy's got the three-name thing that John Wilkes Booth, Mark David Chapman, hundreds of others like that. For some reason, they always say three names, probably to make it stick in your head better. But this guy's name is Ryan Wesley Routh. The cops got a hold of him, I guess, on the highway. There's actually video footage of him getting busted. They chased him down. Just in the middle of the highway, they surrounded him. And thank you for the thumbs up, whoever that was. I appreciate that. And this happened early this morning. Thanks for jumping on there. Appreciate you guys. Anyway, basically, it's the typical three-name thing. I don't know why they always give you the middle name. Does the guy walk around in public using all three names? You see what I'm saying? It's just some head game they're playing with us. Yeah, because then they can eventually villainize. Hey, who's that? How you doing? What's up, brother? John Schaefer, thanks for stopping by. Robert Sterling, how you doing? Wasn't there another assassination attempt? Yes, it happened today, bro. They tried to get him on his golf course between the 4th and 5th hole today, down in Mar-a-Lago. Am I from Pittsburgh? Nope. I was originally from Pennsylvania there, John, but I'm from Delaware, actually. And I'm an Eagles fan, if that matters. Yeah, so, what's it saying? Yeah, there was an assassination attempt on the 4th and 5th hole at Trump's golf course in Mar-a-Lago. Someone slipped a gun through the chain link fence and fired off some shots. Luckily, they saw where it was coming from, and I think the Secret Service fired back. He took off. Oh, you're from Pittsburgh, John? That's cool. You don't, by chance, know Mass One, do you? Is that name ring a bell? He's got his own YouTube channel. He's from Pittsburgh. Anyway, so they ended up chasing him down, shooting from a tree line on the golf course, which is pretty secure. I mean, it's hard to get in there. So he managed to take the shots, and he took off running, and he left. It's an AK-47 that he was firing with earlier today. I think I said an AR. But you know what? He also he left behind a GoPro camera and I still don't know what the third thing was that they said. So he's left evidence on the scene. Now with the GoPro camera, I think he was trying to film the assassination and maybe himself. Someone may have put him up to this, and he was looking for some kind of reward from somebody or something. I don't know what else. What's that? Yeah. Are you asking me Trump or Camilla? Or what's that say, brother? I'm going with Trump all day. Steeler country. Yep. Yeah, you know what? Back in the day, I used to be a Steelers fan way back when I was a kid, because the Eagles at the time totally sucked. But at least it was in the same state, so you had to go with the Steelers. There was the closest one, I guess. What's that? Unfortunately, is neither what? Unfortunately, neither. I don't know what that says. Why not Camilla? Or Kamala? I'm mispronouncing her name. Because I want someone that's qualified for the job. I just don't want to give it to her because she's a woman. There's plenty more women that are way more qualified than Camilla. All right, that's just my opinion. You can get all upset and say what you want, but that's what I think. Well, yeah. I don't know, Robert. People are going off the hook. You know what, though? I don't think it's so much people. There's just so much raw evil happening on this planet right now. It's ridiculous. There's something. Hey, Doctor Who, what, where? You know what? I know that they tried to go after Trump again. It's craziness. But here's what bothers me is when people just say, "Oh, I wish they got him," and all this shit. You know what? At the end of the day, you're talking about a human being, whether you think so or not. What kind of person goes and says something like that? It just comes off sounding really shitty, I think, personally. But what's it say? Yeah. You can't. They get it right. What's that? You can't. They get it right. Oh, why can't? Oh, I didn't see the why there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about there, Sean. That to me shows no class. You're talking about a human life. You're cool with just kill somebody because you disagree. You don't think they should be president. I ain't saying that about Camilla. But anyway, it's moving along here. In Springfield, Ohio, 4th day in a row, bomb threats. I heard that today. The cops are getting bomb threats now, or in town there. They were reporting on it. Yeah, dude, it's going overboard. The whole world is messed up. Exactly. Yeah. Just, you know what? Any human being getting killed in public like that, it's fucking evil. Are you saying, when you go after Trump, are you saying you're evil? Why don't you just make sure you put that part out there? Because evil likes to slink back and hide and say their little cowardly things about people because that's the way they roll, that's just, wait a minute. Yeah, you're evil. Okay. So Sean Ruth is evil. You know what, Sean? I think I don't want to listen to some evil shit today. So, just going on a little timeout. See you in a little while, like 24 hours. Or not. Oh, by the way, we got 2 live streams rolling here. One is Legends and Tales of Josie Wales, and the other one is Preacher Pale Rider. Hey, Doctor Who, what, where, or Robert. Either one of you guys, is everything all right on your side there on the Legends and Tales? No problems. You hear me all right? And see, the other day, I thought that was the channel that went down yesterday, but it was the other one was having issues. What's this? I stand tall against the evil. Exactly, dude. Evil. I just don't get why people are talking like that. Are they that sick in the head that killing's all of a sudden is acceptable? And to talk about that shit, seems really kind of messed up. I remember as a kid, Reagan getting shot. Yeah, dude, I remember that too. That was weird. It looked like, the way I remember it, seems like it was in slow motion when you look at that back in the day. And maybe it's from watching a news clip where they played it over and over. Kind of like 9/11, over and over and over. Clean as a whistle. Yep. What's this over here? Okay. Thank you, John. I appreciate you, dude. To be fair, I think Sean was just trolling. Yeah, he probably was. I only gave him a day off. He looked like he needed some rest. Yeah, because he's probably just kidding around. You might be right, but hey, Tammy, how you doing? Good to see you. What do we got over here? Got both the live streams going. You can jump back and forth. I thought Biden is terrible. I could give you 100 reasons why, but I don't. What's that? Doesn't mean I want. Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. Have we sunk that low as human beings that we're going to wish death on people because, we don't like their policies or this or that. That seems kind of rotten to me. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if we were talking about Hitler or something, maybe I could, get behind that, because he wasn't too nice of a guy, to say the least. What's this say over here? Yes, thanks, John, for subscribing. Appreciate you, dude. What's that? Side Cash Talks. I would like to thank the sidewalk for keeping me off the streets. Dude, that's a good line. I gotta remember that one. That's good. Jake, by the way, not John. Oh, my bad, dude. Oh, I see it now. Wow. My eyesight's bad, brother. And I must have said that 2 or 3 times. I apologize. I'm old. You gotta cut the old man some slack here a little bit. What's this? Hey, you know what I mean? Mr. House. Stop the bullet with a Bible he carried on his chest. Who was that? Because that happened a few times in the Civil War, actually. Guys that had gotten shot, the Bible literally saved their life. They would have it in their, underneath their coat, and a few times it happened. Stop the bullet. You never know. What's this? Cool. That's cool. Thank you, Doctor Who, What, Where. Jake, I apologize for calling you John earlier. What's that? You're fine. My dad actually. Okay. I was talking about. Teddy Roosevelt. Yes, that's true. The one of my favorite presidents up to a point. Yeah, but there's others. Yeah, Teddy was tough. He got shot and continued on with his speech. It was right after, not too long after McKinley got assassinated. So that's still playing in your head when you're getting shot at. That's amazing what these guys have to deal with. Wait a minute, what's up here? Something just came across. Give me 1 second. Just saw something, notification run through there. Let me just see what this is. This is scary. Pray for our country and vote Trump. Shooter review. I thought it was something else. Yeah, Ryan Wesley Routh. I think I spelled it wrong in the title over there. That's right. What's up? Yeah, you're right. He kept going. You know what? Teddy Roosevelt, for being weak and sickly as a youngster, he was tougher than he looked. Charged up San Juan Hill. Went through a lot of different stuff in his life. The Rough Riders. Yeah, he had a lot of heart. That's for damn sure. I think his sons, when he died, the one Archie said to the other one that, hey, the lion died last night. They called him the Lion, I believe. Exactly. Yeah, he was. He used to go out in the wilderness. He was a great conservationist. I'm talking about Teddy Roosevelt. For you guys that don't see him over here, he's on the other live stream. Not Teddy Roosevelt. He's dead, of course. But no, Doctor Who, What, Where just was talking about Teddy Roosevelt. Was a great president, I think. There's people, I know somebody that didn't like any of the Roosevelts. And so I'm not a huge fan of FDR, but my dad was. And, of course, I came from, a Democrat background. Back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, my parents were hardcore Democrats. But things were way different back then. They were leaning more for the working man. At least they seemed that way, but it just it's out of control anymore. They're so into the power thing that they forgot representing their people, and that's bullshit. Who's that? Okay. Kick on the stereo. I could, dude. You want to hear it? I'm in my, wait a minute, hang on. I got to turn on the car first. You can only put it on a couple seconds because if its song comes up, I'll get a copyright thing.
You're winning. Help us end
That's not a song here, though.
Fightingblindness.org.
Along the way.
I don't know what that was. There you go. Exactly. That's why I turned it off, dude. It was just on the radio. What's that? Johnny Cash. You tell you what, you got good taste in music, dude. I love Johnny Cash. All his music, in my opinion, was good. It's a shame he died. For that, I only had that on there for about 5 seconds. Ring of Fire. Oh, there you go. Great song, Ring of Fire. I tell you what, dude, go over to, I think I got a channel for you. My other channel, I got some Johnny Cash on it. I'm trying to think which one it's on. What the hell's that on? It's not on this one. It's on, I think there's some Johnny Cash on, actually there is some on this channel. Look in my shorts area. There's some Johnny Cash music in there. Robert Sterling. Yeah, right. That's not Johnny Cash, but it's a great song. And yeah, you're breaking my stones. I know, Robert. I'll be back. Yeah, go check out some of the stuff. It's actually just, it's just his music, dude, with he jumped off there. I'll be back. I grow up listening. Yeah, Johnny Cash is great. Hey, Robert, King of the Hill, what's up with that? You know, Dale Gribble, I just found out he's dead. He died. They found him. I think they found him rotten in his house. He didn't show up for work for a little while, and they found him rotten in the bathtub with the water running for a couple weeks. That's they're making a new season. Yeah, but like I just said, they need a new Dale Gribble. So do you do like voiceover work, Robert? Maybe you could be the new Dale Gribble for that cartoon. Yeah, they found him dead not too long ago. Hang on one second. Yeah, that's weird. I didn't get a whole slew of people roll in at once this time, but that's cool. So anyway, I was mentioning how this who's that? It's been doing pretty good, dude. It's pretty good. Okay, so you're from Chicago. Yeah. Yep. Capone was from Chicago. Valentine's Day Massacre was his handiwork. Or actually his men did it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. How to wear this. Just show some support. It's ridiculous. The more shit goes down, the more it's going to turn people away from Kamala. Yeah, not that there's too many over there now. I'll tell you one thing. I just heard Taylor Swift, all these young women that are Swifties, they call them, they're turning against Kamala. There you go, Robert. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I wish I had a cigarette. I'd dangle it from my mouth like he does in that cartoon. Dale Gribble. Let's see. No, New York. He was from New York. Then he moved. You know what? Wait a minute. You talking about Capone? Was that Capone? Eventually ended up in Chicago, the Windy City. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying he came from roughly where you're at. Okay. My bad, bro. Yo, what's up? Mass One is in the house. There you go. He got it. He's got a new channel, everybody. Check out Mass. Wait a minute. Are you drunk? The Steelers won. Great news, dude. Hey, Mass. Yogi the Bear, is that the name of your channel, brother? Yogi the Bear. You guys, yeah. Cool. You still got Mass One too, right? You just ain't using it as much? Alright. Another Pittsburgh guy. Yeah, do you know Mass One? He's over on the other live stream on my other channel. You can jump over and say hello. Presto. Yeah, I do remember you. That's why I made you a what do you call it? A moderator the other day. You weren't the one that was booby trapping everything, was it? I hope not. Somebody was messing around the other. What's it say? Okay, yeah, I know. I don't blame you, dude. You put a hell of a lot of work into that channel. It's kind of people don't get it. Anybody that says, "Well, why are you worried about it?" Say, go do what I did. How many years did you have that channel? You know. I didn't think you did, Presto. Thanks for stopping by too. Anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking on the other live stream there, Jake. Mass One, he's from Pittsburgh, and that's what I thought you were talking about him as well. What channel? He has both Mass One, and he's got one called Yogi the Bear. Wait a minute, let me see how it's spelled out. YOGI-DA-bear. Like it's the animal bear. There you go. He's right out of Pittsburgh. He's a rapper too. What's it say? No, what channel are you? Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I'm on 2 channels right now. I'm sorry. The other one is called Legends and Tales of Josie Wales. That's one there that they're on. And the other one is, the one you're on right now is Preacher Pale Rider. Both Clint Eastwood, well, taken from the Clint Eastwood movies, except for I added the Legends and Tales because I lost my original one that got taken down. But the other one is Legends and Tales of Josie Wales. That's the one Mass One's on. 18 years he had a channel, and they tried to get it, but they didn't succeed. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you just lay low with that channel. It's too much work. Retire it, like you said. And maybe once in a while, just do a video or something from there, just for old time's sake. Something that you can't get any kind of crap for. What other one? The other. Here, hang on 1 second. I'm double live streaming right here on two phones. Two separate things. And are you talking about what other my channels or his? The other channel I have, well, actually I got 2 right here. One is Legends and Tales of Josie Wales, and the other one, wait a minute, the other one is Preacher Pale Rider. I believe that's the one you're on right there. Yeah, so, Mass, Eagles play tomorrow, that's right. I forgot about that. All right, Mass, take it easy. Thank you for stopping by. A little thumbs up action up there would help. Appreciate you, dude. See you. Have a good one, Mass. How do you spell your other one? Wait a minute. You talking about Preacher Pale Rider? Or the Legends and Tales of Josie Wales. Legends and Tales is spelled Legan. Wait a minute. Legends, DS, and Tales, TALES, like a tale, a story. Legends and Tales of Josie Wales, Josey Wales, Wales. You'll see my icon is like a picture of Clint Eastwood. And he's got guns like this or something. You'll see it. Thank you. Thanks, Mass One. Appreciate you, dude. There you go. If you go over... Wait a minute. Tammy, can you go over to the other channel and write that again for Jake Schaefer? Hop over to the other one, please. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. He went over there. All right, cool. We're all good. There you go. And then I got one more that's got some stuff on it. It's a third backup channel that I use randomly. That is called Jonah Wales. Just sounds a little bit like Josie Wales. So I made a third and final backup channel, but then I got one other one I used, but I haven't used it hardly at all. Yep. So anyway, this Trump thing happened early this morning. What's that? Jonas Wales. No, it's actually the third channel is Jonah, Jonah, but then it's spelled Wales differently. It's Whales, as in the sea creature, a whale. It's a biblical reference, Jonah and the whale, kind of a play on words. Yeah, and I think I got a space between the two words. Jonah Wales. I think there's actually... okay, cool. There you go. And I actually have one more. I haven't hardly... I might have a bunch of... not a bunch. I got like about maybe 15 videos on it. But I'm kind of not using that right now. That's called Revenge of Josie Wales. And that's probably about where I'm going to stop. I don't think I need that many. Hey, how you doing? Are you a... What's it say? Am I a nudist? No. What's your name? Eric the actor? Nope. Can't say that I am. So where are you from, Eric? Eric, quick question for you. Who do you want in the election? Nope. The only place in Florida I was ever at... Well, where are you from in Florida anyway, dude? No, what's that called? There you go, a Missouri boat ride. That's right, Doctor Who, what, where? Right. So, anyway, they turn the air conditioner. It's hot as shit in here with this light on. Just like it. What happened this morning, I was out and about. It must have been, it was early. Not early, but probably about noon, I guess. And I heard that about the Trump assassination, and it just literally broke. Somebody came out of church and they had a YouTube channel. They talked about it. That, by the way, was Vlad from. I said it earlier. I couldn't remember his channel, and here wait a minute, son of a bitch, and forgot it again. America's News. Shit. Can't believe that. I gotta write this shit down. But he's got a good channel. I know you guys, if you watch a lot of YouTube, you would know him. And I'll put it in the frickin' comments later on. I keep forgetting. I don't know why. He changed the name of his channel, so that might be part of it. A little while ago it was something else. I think one of them was. Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course I wore that in church. I was praying for Donald Trump. No, I didn't. Nah, I just put this on a little while ago. Basically, I just had enough, dude. You know what I mean? But what bothers me is somebody was on here earlier, and no matter what you think, when you start wishing death on the other candidate and you're talking about live, what's that really saying about your character as a human being? Now, if you're talking about somebody that's actually a murderer or something and legitimate, serial killer, yeah, I can understand you. But to talk about someone, like, I wish they got him and shit. We had a guy on here earlier doing that. I think that's low class. That's just me. Whatever. To each his own. Seems sick to me. Thanks for all the thumbs up over here on the Joe. I guess it's Josie Wales channel. You know what I mean? As the guy, exactly, Doctor Who, what, where? That's just going a little too damn far. When we start regressing into that mentality, we're no longer really human beings. We're like something, I don't know, animalistic. But you know what? The world's getting that real quick. A lot of really sick things. Did you guys hear the other day about the guy in Kentucky who's been shooting at cars going by? He killed a couple people the first day, and then he came back another day, I think further down the road or something, and shot at another one. I mean, how do you do that, and why do you do that? What kind of hate do you have in your heart to just start doing that to random strangers? You could be killing, you don't know, if somebody's driving down the road and you shoot at them, how do you know you ain't killing your cousin or something? You don't. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. If it doesn't go on, like if no more shootings, he's probably gone. He probably did do that. People are really melting down. Guess what I blame some of that shit on? The COVID lockdowns. I think people are messed up from all the, it was like mind control. You couldn't go anywhere without your mask, and just not even say anything about it. Like, you go on social media, you were going to get thrown off if you talked about it. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. How did we get to be a communist nation like that you couldn't even question the science? That's off the hook, man. I mean, it just seems way over the deep end. What's that? I think it's housing or lack of affordable. That could play into it. You're right. Yeah, I can see that and it's only going to get worse because nobody can afford to pay rent anymore. It's ridiculous. World Economic Forum said this a while back. Klaus Schwab, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. That sounds like communism in a big way to me. And I don't, but you know what? Maybe he's right and he doesn't even know he's right. Here's why he's right. Because when we die and we go to heaven or wherever we go, you don't take anything with you but your soul. Best said by Beatle John Lennon when him and Yoko Ono did that song, The Ballad of John and Yoko. What's that? You work? Yeah, dude, that's the truth. Dude, I did go homeless a number of years, no, not too long, 2 years ago for a short while. And let me tell you something, I worked 3 jobs to get back. And now it's like I just lost my job. Oh, by the way, I got some hours in my other job, part-time deal. So it might be all right. The guy might be able to give me hours over there. What's it say? I used to be proud of my country, then grew up. Yeah, exactly. Because it's like it's gotten to be like a fairy tale. America might not have ever really been the America that we thought, or maybe it was. Maybe it just changed. I don't know. Things are really screwed up, though. It's sad. Thank you for the thumbs up there. Hey, I think everybody jumped off the one channel. It doesn't. Can one of you guys hop over there? Oh, no, there's somebody on there. What's that say? Hey, how you doing, Starfighter? Pretty good. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I saw you the other day on here. Was that yesterday or the day before? I've been doing live streams like every night. Thank you. Everything look all right over there, dude? Is it working all right? Sometimes it'll freeze up and I don't even know it. Nobody will be over there or say anything. But it's showing 5 people over there, so it's at least 5, and there's maybe we're all right. Okay, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. What's that? Oh, how you doing, House? What do you mean? They're not shut? They aren't on here? That's what channel? Wait a minute. Jump over to the other channel and try it over there. This channel right here that I'm reading it off of. That's. Wait a minute. Hop over to the other channel for a minute, housekeeper. All right, hop over to the other one. Just see if you can get it to work. I don't fucking get that. Yeah. You know what? I'm not too sorry that I went and lost, a place to live for a little while. I mean, it sucked like hell, and I was at the time, but I learned a whole new way of surviving when I had to, man. I literally used to be able to cook on the engine block of my car. So, yeah, and not only that, I think you get more sensitive to others who are in that position anyway, so it is what it is. What's this? Doing all right here. Okay, what are you having for dinner, dude? What? Oh, that's right. You're down in Guatemala. Is that what you said? That's cool. That's cool. 203 years old. Thanks, Red Dawn. So it's working on that side? I don't know what to tell you. Hopefully it works over there. I don't want to mess with it too much. So hop back and forth if you want for right now. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tammy. It does. It lets you... I think you get closer to God. When times get tough, you start looking inward and saying, oh, man, I need help. This is bigger than me. And it helped me get closer to God anyway. Doesn't make any sense. Typical YouTube. Yeah, I don't know, dude. You know what I think? I really think they're targeting Red Dawn a little bit. And sooner or later, you know what I would suggest? Keep talking about it. Bring it to their attention, because they're watching right now and all the time. It's bullshit. They have so many problems with censorship and all this crap for nothing. What's that? Had much to learn. Yeah. Yep. So I saw your video today, Red Dawn. The one you were out on a walk. Was that with your son or something? There you go. Yeah. Now you're housekeeper. Now that's one thing I do. Anytime they mess with me, or I even think they are, I just say something about it. You know? What kind of car is it? It's a Toyota Camry. EMC 12. Right on. Yeah, that's what inspired me to put the hat on. You see the hat? I saw your Trump shirt. I said, you know what? Yeah, because it's just it's ridiculous. And when I had somebody comment on a video I just did earlier. I said about saying something about somebody getting assassinated, like if they had got Trump, or actually I was talking about Jack Black, how he said shame they missed him or some shit like that. And this guy left a comment saying it was actually somebody in the band said that. Whoever said it was wrong. And this person was trying to defend that. And I didn't even respond to the comment. But I'm like I just said a minute ago, how far have we fallen as a human being when we start accepting that kind of behavior? That's just me thinking that. Exactly. Yeah, did you? A Camry? Yeah. They're, the good. Yeah, exactly. You had 250,000 miles. Dude, the frickin' Toyotas run forever. It's a shame American cars aren't that good. Maybe years ago, but they're terrible sometimes now, or have been for a number of years. Compared, the Japanese took pride in their work, I guess. Yeah, really? Ouch. That was rough. What's that? Yep. So anyway, yeah, it's just shit happens, man. It's not what happens to you; it's how you respond to it. You get knocked down, you got to get back up. Sometimes you got to get back up swinging, throwing punches. Sometimes you just gotta. Wait a minute, what's this going on here? Global breaking. Something's happening. Hang on 1 minute. There's some kind of news thing popped on my notification. There's some major escalation over in Israel happening, or getting ready to happen, with Hezbollah. Something just ran across the top. I was looking at it. A notification came in. Man, this went from being hot to freezing cold in here. Let me put this other light to go like that. You guys still see me pretty decent? I turned the one light off. It's like in my eye. Oh, an AMC Pacer. Were they the kind of the rounded cars? My sister had one of them, I think. That's back in the day, dude. She had that back in the late 70s, I'm thinking. It's kind of like a bubble-shaped car, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Weren't a bad car. It was a pretty good car, from what I remember. He almost died in a Pacer. Yep, that's right, Tammy. Let go and let God. Yep. Ford Pinto. Yeah, Ford Pintos used to blow up when you hit them in the back. Supposedly, that's what I heard anyway. Ford had the Pinto, right? That's funny because someone over on the other channel just said the same thing, Doctor Who, what, where. Yeah, Pintos would explode or something. You get ran into in the back. He weighed 400 pounds. You know how. Oh, man. Yikes. Holy mackerel. I guess that was before they had airbags, too, man. Crown Victoria. Also, I got rid of mine. That's the old cop cars, right? Or I guess there's still some Crown Victorias out there that are cop cars, aren't there? Yep. Let me see what I got for battery on these things. That one's all right for right now. Whoa, I'm glad I checked that. Hang on 1 minute. We're pretty low on battery on the one. Let me try to charge it. I'll hold the phone. Yeah, give me 1 second here. I have to hold the phone while I charge it because it won't stand right. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're down to almost nothing. Cordova? Yeah, they are. Was that a Cordoba? A Cordoba? Yeah. I had a Buick Apollo way back. It was a '73. I think it was like my first car, but it had an old a rust racing stripe, I used to call it. Ran right along the door, but it was a fast car. Of course, it had all kind of body cancer on it. It was all rotted out after a while. But for a first car, it was pretty cool. It was kind of like, I forget what the hell those cars were. Malibu, maybe? What's to say? Wood-paneled station wagons, yeah. 1960, does that say 1963 Volvo? Damn, that's the year I was born, dude. If that's what that says. It's right on a... See, that's the thing. This screen on my one phone's got like hairline cracks in it, and until somebody says something over here, that line that's printed, I can see it, but sometimes I can't read it all the way. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. It'll take a moment. When it comes up there, I'll be able to read it. What's this say? There you go. Now I see it. 1963 Volvo. So what did you do today, Tammy? Did you watch any football? In 1963, yep. Yeah, it's the year I was born. Do you follow football at all, Tammy? What's a 1963 Volvo look like? I'm trying to even picture it. I can't even... Well, I wouldn't know. I was born that year. Wait a minute. Housekeeper. 1970 had no seat belts, and you could see... What's that say? See the road through the floor. Getting car sick was hard. Yeah, I used to get car sick when I was a kid. It's probably from carbon monoxide leaks and shit in the cars back then. Probably didn't even think nothing of it. You know, you had holes in the floor of the car and shit. I've had cars that had like rough, pretty beat up. Looked like Fred Flintstone used his feet for brakes and shit to be a hole in a frickin' floor. I've had a car like that. 1980. What's that? Was haunted, and voices, an engine would shut off. Well, you'd hear voices in the car? Someone might have died in that car before you got it. Yeah. That's pretty cool then. Smaller version of the Batmobile. Would it have the fins on the back end or something? That's pretty cool, dude. So, Yeah. My mom seemed to be able to do that too. I think they have extra long arms when you're smart mouthing them from the back seat. Reach back there and smack you. My mom hit me many a time. So, your car had a haunting going on in there? Yeah, that kind of freaked me out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, shit, dude. I never bothered to learn how to do it. Stick shift. I've always been automatics for me. You see if this thing's charging. Hopefully, yeah, it's still charging. I just want to see how much longer I gotta. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was down to 4% on this battery. It's a pain in the ass sitting here like this. There we go. So what else is going on? I guarantee you're going to hear people talking about this assassination attempt. Like I was saying earlier, you watch, Democrats are rolling off, talking about all this shit and I just think it's bullshit. It's like Maxine Waters saying, get up in their face and stuff. I mean, I don't understand that. What's that? Yeah, had Flintstones brakes in a car. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Stamp your feet through the floorboards to stop the car. Oh, man. Yeah, my mom liked her alcohol back in the day. She didn't hardly drive till years later. She finally got her license. But, yeah, back in the day, they didn't think nothing about, 3 martini lunch, hop in the car, go down the street and stop at another bar, have another one. Drinking and driving wasn't that big because really, number one, there was probably less deaths back in the day from drinking and driving because the car was built better. Now they're like tinfoil. You get hit, you're done. You know what I mean? So with those heavy body cars, you might have stood a chance, on an impact. But of course, the damn stuff was a lot harder on the inside. You hit something, probably like the dashboard or something, probably bust your nose all to hell. Less people too. Yeah, that's true. Yep, population was a lot lighter. Huh. Try to see if this thing's still charging here. One moment. Yeah, it's charging. It's up to 5%. My dad. Wow. Yep. Yeah. I remember when my dad taught me how to drive. Wait a minute, what's it say? My mom got her wrist broken. Resisting arrest. Do you want? Damn. Damn. Housekeeper, you got some good war stories there. It sounds like it sounds a little more severe. Wait a minute, hang on. Shit, my blinker just went on. Sounds a little more severe than my mom, but my mom liked her alcohol. Come to think of it, yeah, if she drove, she would have probably done that at the time. She didn't drive till later on. That's right, Tammy. Shit happens, you know. Or put it this way, it's whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger type of a deal, you know. Life goes on. This one over here. You know what? I'm gonna shut the one live stream down for right now. This one here. Well, there's somebody on there still. Whoever over there, if you want, you can hop over to Legends and Tales of Josie Wales. It's the other live stream. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see the screen. Probably not. But I'm going to shut this channel down. You can hop over to the other one because the battery's real low on this one as well. Wait a minute. Let me see. This one's, I got it charging. I only got one charger in here. I'm at 6%. I don't know where the hell. Yeah, this one's almost done over here. Wait a minute. No, stay put. I got 20% on that one. I'm trying to charge this other phone. All right, cool. So, thank you for the thumbs up there. Appreciate you guys. I guess Robert rolled. I didn't see Robert for a while. Yeah, people change. Yeah, Texas. I was talking about that earlier. Ryan, Wesley, Routh, Routh, possibly an E on the end. 3 names like John Wilkes Booth and Mark David Chapman and all the other, assassins. How you doing, Texas? Good to see you, by the way. Yeah, I think that happened to everybody at one point. Man, you should see me. I had a baby face when I turned 21. Nobody believed it. I was real small, right? So it took me to like 30 to even, I'd get served, but they didn't believe it half the time. You're right, Texas 3. They're off the hook. You know, I blame a lot of this on the schools they're going to. They're being indoctrinated in all kind of crazy beliefs and shit to the point where it just goes against everything that was traditional in America, everything that they were brought up. It's revolting against everything. That to me seems kind of off the hook. I guess you can have disagreements in what you believe and shit and everything, but when they're trying to push back on shit and the things that they believe, if you don't believe them, all of a sudden you're hating on them and shit, you know? No, yeah, you got a point though. Some of them are just little old ladies. Now these are younger girls that are literally like electric blue hair or Kool-Aid blue. Kool-Aid heads, I call them. You know, they freaky colors, look like Mr. Rainbow Head at the football games. I think that's who they're talking about. You're right, dude. You're right. I was talking about politicians too. Maxine Waters and some of the others have constantly said stuff about like getting in their face, and that's one example. There's a lot of different things that these Democrats are saying. They're just too damn radical. And that's why they're going to probably lose the election unless they cheat really bad here. Or should I say really good. Because they're just too damn radical anymore. Yeah, back in the day, in my 20s and 30s, I'd sit in a bar. I'd be a two-fisted drinker when Last Call came. I was a wild man back then. But then I got tired of feeling like shit, you know. The freaking hangovers just weren't worth it. And, man, I'll tell you, the worst hangover I ever had was, and this is when like I turned 21, and I went to a New Year's party, and I had brought all this booze with me, and they had a ton of booze over there, and I had a bottle of it was Puerto Rican rum, right? And I sat it on top of the refrigerator at the person's house, and people are like walking around and talking and drinking, and somebody grabbed the bottle. I thought it was my bottle off the refrigerator, and like, oh, I ain't doing a shot. And I'm like, what? What's so big deal? It's just it's Puerto Rican rum, is what I'm thinking. I grab it from him, thinking it's my bottle, and I chugged it. It was frickin' grain alcohol. Man, oh man, I had alcohol poisoning after that. Didn't remember doing that. I was told at work the next day about it. I'm like, get the hell out. I didn't drink grain alcohol. And then I slowly pieced it back together. My memory was shot from that. Yeah, I was only about 21, I think. It was New Year's, man. And then the worst part was I think I had to go to church because at that moment I was still living at home. I think I just turned 21 because my birthday's in December. And that was right before I got kicked out by Easter, which was just as well. I needed to get out on my own. But here's the kicker. I remember my parents were like, if you're going to live here, you got to go to church. So I had to take my brother because I drove. So I take my brother into church. All of a sudden I pulled over. He drove too at the time, now come to think of it. I was throwing up and everything, and I remember hanging out we had to go find out when church was over. We would just ditch church and park down the street by the Brandywine River and hang out there till church was over. I went back to church to see that it was over before I went home, and I was hanging out the car window. He was driving, and I was throwing up hanging out way out of my car in the church parking lot as it was letting out. And I was throwing up in front of all the people. We're driving out of them. I'm like, hurry up. I was yakking all over the place. Man, that was the worst hangover. It felt like the whole world was spinning. It was going in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, yikes. Yeah, it was off the hook, Tammy. Yeah. So anyway, I didn't even tell you the night of when I left that party, I had stopped and got, I guess it was McDonald's or something, and I'm eating French fries. I'm probably driving all over the frickin' road, right? And I was so shit-faced drunk on the way home that I felt like I was going to throw up. And I didn't have the common sense to open the window. I'm trying to throw up. I have like this much of the window open. I was trying to open it, and I'm puking. I'm like throwing it out the window. Oh, it was terrible. I had to clean the car up the next day. Exactly. The shit I did when I was young, man, oh man. I'm lucky to be here. I raised a lot of hell. Hang on 1 second. My hand's going numb from this thing. Okay. So, yeah, I was, and you're lucky that you survived all those crazy times when you're young, you know? That's right there, that's telling you someone was looking out for you. You know, how the hell I got home. Some nights, you know, I wouldn't have any memory of how the hell I got home. And that was just no big deal back then. And you realize how dangerous that was now when you're older. Yeah. That's pretty good there, housekeeper. That definitely would suck. Yep. Yeah, that's a nightmare. Trying to think of some of the other crazy shit I did. Oh, remember at this one place I was at, I threw a shot glass. I had just broken up with my girlfriend, and it was the end of the night. This happened 2 different times in this bar that I was so shit-faced I did something stupid. But there's one time I took a shot glass and just threw it across the bar, and it stuck in the wall. It was cheap paneling. I got flagged for like the next day, but the owner of the bar, it was like a biker bar. He laughed it off, said it's not a big deal, and let me back in because I was putting too much money into that establishment, I think. So I let it go. That's crazy. Yeah, wow, shit, yeah. Yeah, there's people walking right out into traffic looking at their phones. You're right. Yep. You know what? We're totally addicted as a nation and as everybody in the world with these phones that they seem to push on us. And every time you turn around, they're upgrading them. You know, I'm fine with just where they're at, and they keep upgrading, and you got to keep learning something new about the phone. And it's basically probably programming your mind to think certain ways. And I'll tell you what, it's kind of scary because if the power goes down, there's going to be a lot of people lost without their phone for a while. And some of them will be like able to deal with it. Other people will just probably lose it. Is that? Yep. Okay. You know what? There's still people over on this channel. If you guys want, just to let you know, anybody's over there, there's another live stream going on over here. It's the same thing, but there's more people over here talking. This is Legends and Tales of Josie Wales, and the other one is Preacher Pale Rider. I think that's right. Yeah. Just like to keep reminding people because they're like, "Who the hell's this guy talking to?" If they just jump on the live stream. I was watching Monty's live stream earlier today, a little of it anyway. Did you watch? You said you watched that, didn't you, Tammy? You're right, dude. That's the thing. Yep. Well, you know what? They're going to have everybody in a state of emergency anyway. That's the game plan. Watch around election time. They're going to pull a martial law thing happening. They're going to stop us from voting, try to stay in power. They're going to do all kinds of shit. It's going to keep ramping up. And it's sad because I'm getting kind of fed up with all the bullshit going on. I want it to be at least halfway normal. The whole fucking America is going down the toilet. Yeah. Yeah, the CB radio. Might be a necessity. Shortwave radios and shit like that if the power grid goes down. That's the thing. People don't even realize it or haven't really wrapped their head around the idea that one day you're going to get up and you're like, why are the lights not working? What's going on? You turn on the water and the water might not even work because the pumps, electric pumps are, and then you'll hop in your car and you'll try to go somewhere and the car doesn't start. And then you're realizing, uh-oh, an EMP, electromagnetic pulse, took it all out. And if that happens, we're pretty much screwed for a while. You talk about going back to the 1800s. I'll be living like Josie Wales for real. It's crazy shit. Exactly. So, let me see. This channel's going to run out of battery over here. No, I'm still good. I got 18% over on the other. Oh, damn. Hang on. Let me see. All right, cool. I was just checking the battery out on that, and this one's got, I'm up to 11%. What's that say? Yeah, the holograms. Yeah. Now I get it. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Yeah, the whole UFO agenda. They literally gave police in the country, I don't know where or if they're all done this way, if it's a federal thing, they literally gave them like a handbook of how to deal with if you happen to get approached by aliens or have a UFO encounters or whatever the hell it is. So they're getting ready for the big fake job. You watch. They'll use that when all their other things are discovered to be bullshit and lies. They'll roll out the last big agenda there. And hey, how you doing, Steph? Good to have you back. Yeah, we were talking about. That's why I'm wearing the hat there. You know. Did you know about that, right, Texas? Yeah, it's getting crazy. You know. Here's the thing. They're trying to deny us the right to vote for who we want. The elites select somebody, and that's who they're going with. They're trying to go with, and they're not satisfied unless they get to, call the shots. So we really don't have any representation, which is obvious. Everybody sort of knows that. Yep, Ryan Wesley Routh, Routhe was his last name. 3 names like John Wilkes Booth. Did he also have blue hair? Is that what that? I didn't see a picture of him. I just heard it on the radio early this morning. I put up a couple videos on it as it was coming in. Yeah, it's getting, hey, Steph, I was just talking earlier about this, that somebody, again, I forget who I heard saying it. You know that Jack Black comment about, at least, or they should have got him or something to that effect. What did they say? Too bad they missed. I was saying that's really unbelievably screwed up that people are talking like that, They must have really sank as a human being, We must be like, we're not even human anymore if we're thinking that way. Well, speaking for myself, I think it's, it's demon shit. You're right. 100%. Unbelievable. Yeah, we're in end times. There's no doubt in my mind, man. Things are just too off the hook, and they keep getting worse. So my best piece of advice is constant praying and put on the full armor of God, Wow, that's weird. Yeah, maybe there's something in the blue dye they're dyeing their hair with, dude. Some kind of brainwash chemical. I call them Kool-Aid heads, Every color of Kool-Aid on their head. Back in the day, that was like the colored hair was saved for was saved for clowns, Bozo the Clown or whatever. Now it's like a badge of honor or something to wear some crazy ass color in your hair. Yeah, you know what? They're not done trying to go after Trump too. It's unbelievable. First off, they're still trying to go after him with lawfare, legal wise. And it's ridiculous. They have nothing. All they're doing is spending our tax money, tying up the court system, and it's all bullshit. And I'm getting tired of it, man. I can't wait till all this election shit's done with at this point, It's just off the hook. I think I'm going to shut this other live stream down there. Can you guys see that one? Last chance, you can hop over to this other channel if you want to continue on the live stream. But it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I'll have to charge that one next, and I want to leave some battery on it. So anybody over here on what's the other one? Preacher Pale Rider, thank you for stopping by. Hit me with the thumbs up if you can, and you can stop over the Legends and Tales of Josie Wales channel to continue. Have a good night if you choose not to. Thanks again. That's the